So can you introduce about yourself?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Swapnil Walde. I'm from Bhandara district. I have done my graduation in 2017 from Nagpur University. And currently I'm working as an automation test engineer in Eclairs company, Eclairs Services Private Limited from 3.6 year. I'm performed manual testing and automation testing, both type of testing I have performed there. And in manual testing, I was responsible for the test case preparation, test case execution, and smoke testing, functional testing. And I have performed also API testing and database testing also. And currently responsible for the in automation testing for the preparation of automation test script team in Selenium WebDriver and creating different types of suits as per requirement. And that's all about myself, sir.
Can you explain Agile architecture?
Yes, sir. Agile architecture, which is used for the developing of software process. Like in Agile process, normally SDLC generally used in the software development lifecycle, but Agile methodology is the advance of the SDLC, and there is a stockholder. Stockholder means that is customer. He have a bunch of requirements for the software testing, and after that, project manager, project owner, gather the information, all the information from the stockholder, and convert to the business requirement specifications. And after that, product backlog created by the product owner. And after that, sprint planning meeting also there, and product owner and developer and tester and test lead and also team together discuss about the product, what kind of knowledge is required, and what kind of effort are the requirement for the project, and how the complexity for the project. And after that, the sprint backlog generally created by the Scrum Master, and Scrum Master divide the task to everyone, like tester and developers, and to the assign to the particular models wise divide. And after that, test case design and test case design, and we go with the model wise release.
Okay. So did you talk about estimation, sprint planning meeting?
Estimation, sir, can we explain for me? I can't understand this.
In Agile architecture, we are having estimation, right, after product backlog. We also called it as a sprint planning meeting. So what is a sprint planning meeting? What do we discuss there?
In sprint planning meeting, we discussed about the task, how many efforts are there, and how many knowledge for the required to the complete the task that and a particular period, and this particular period, how model we have to done, and after that next sprint, which task we have to complete for the next model. This type of information we discuss about in a sprint planning meeting.
Okay, so in sprint planning we basically discuss about that whatever all the stories are there which will be worked in current sprint, right?
Yes, sir.
And we allocate them to the resources, and we do estimation also. Okay. What is the difference between functional and non-functional testing?
Functional testing is also called as a system and functional testing, and non-functional means it is verify whether the behavior of the particular software, how as per the requirement or not. And in functional testing is the process of checking of the completeness and correctness of the functionality of the applications all like. Yes, and we check the internal functionality upon the depend upon the external functionality in the functional testing. And in non-functional testing also check performing of the performing and ability of the software, how to behavior like when user work in the software particularly. And in functional testing different types is there, like a behavior coverage and input domain coverage, error handling coverage, and calculation based coverage, and backend coverage. And input domain coverage is also there. And in non-functional testing, recovery testing, and compatibility testing also there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. What is STLC?
STLC.
Yeah.
STLC is an integral part of SDLC. Different stages are there, like test initiation testing, and after that test plan, and test case scenario. Means what we have to do in the functional and current sprint. And after that test case design, here we creating the test cases, and after that execution of test cases, and test case summary, and test closure report also there.
Test summary
Yes,
report
sir.
and test closure report.
Test closure report. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is there in test summary report?
Test summary report means
What will you mention in test summary report?
in test summary report we mention the particular test means. So currently can't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay. So in test summary report we mention that how many test cases we have written, out of which how many are passed, how many are failed, how many are in no run, and is there any defect linked to that particular test cases, no? So we will mention that as well. Okay.
Okay.
So how much will you rate yourself in Java?
Out of, sir?
Out of 5.
Out of 5, I rate myself in out of 5, 3.5.
3.5.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you tell me what is the difference between superclass and subclass?
Superclass means like a parent class which declare the method and like and we data together in parent class. And subclass means in the subclass too we have to call the particular elements or methods from the superclass.
Okay, and how can we do that? How can subclass can access methods from superclass? By using extend
keyword. Sorry, sir.
Correct.
Sorry.
So if instead of superclass, if we have interface, what will we do?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat, sir?
Instead of superclass, if we have interface.
Yeah. So that time we use the implementation keyword.
Implements keyword.
Implements.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what is interface?
Interface means interface provides the 100% incompleteness of the class but interface is not a class, and there is not a no such static and non-static methods are there. And for the interface to call the particular parent class any object, so implements keywords we are using for the.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between WebDriver and web element?
WebDriver and web elements.
Mm-hmm.
Web drivers mean we use the WebDriver for the action on the browser only, and
Okay.
web elements for use the action on the web elements.
Web pages.
Web pages, yeah, web page elements is to action for the. Yes.
So WebDriver and web element are class or interface?
Web elements and web drivers, I mean class.
Classes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, those are interfaces. Those are not class.
Okay.
Okay. Chrome driver or Firefox driver or IE driver, those are classes. So
Yes, sir.
Chrome driver will implement all the methods which are there present in WebDriver. That's why we write WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver, right?
Chrome driver, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now tell me, what is static pool area and heap area? Static pool area, or how do we what are the various sections we are having in memory, JVM memory?
JVM memory. Static pool area means for the static pool area used by the Java memory. I mean the particular heading.
Mm-hmm.
For the heading stored in the static pool area, and static heap area used for the particular store the body of the particular method.
No. So static pool area we use to store static elements, like whatever you will declare with keyword static method, static variables, static elements. Okay. And if we are having non-static elements, then that will be stored into heap area, for which you need to create an object.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, sorry for. Can you repeat this? I can't understand.
So static elements will be stored into static pool area.
Static pool area. Okay.
Okay. And non-static elements will be stored into heap area. We are having heap area also in JVM memory.
Okay. Got it, sir. Okay.
Now can you share your screen?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir, it is visible?
Yeah, it's visible. Now, can you write a program to reverse a string?
Yes, sir. Okay. Reverse string means name should be print reverse, right?
Yeah. For example, if we are having a string, my name is Nitin, then Nitin is name my. That should be the output. What approach will we use?
For the reverse string means Swapnil is name my.
That should be our output.
That should be our output, yes, sir.
How can we achieve that?
I think we have to apply the loop for loops, I think.
Okay.
So sorry, I forget it, I think.
Okay.
that is concept, I think.
Yeah, we can use for loop to reverse a string, but you are not able to write a program. That is not good. Okay, let's do one thing. We will declare two integer. Let us say int a equals to 5. Write it down.
A equals to 5 here.
Yeah, int a equals to 5.
5.
And int b equals to 6. Now you have to swap the values of these two integer. Will you declare integer b like that? B equals to 6.
B equals to 6.
Declare an integer b equals to 6.
Yes, sir.
Will you write it in a single line?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, now you have to swap the values of a and b. So as the output, we have to print a equals to 6 and b equals to 5. How can we do that?
Print lens we have to use.
Yeah, but what logic you will use to swap the values? You are getting my question?
Yes, sir, I getting your question.
Yeah.
Sir, sorry for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Now let me ask you some questions on Selenium. What are the different types of locators we are having in Selenium?
Different types of locators means ID locators and tag name and partial link test and partial link test and XPath also there and name.
Name, class name, tag name.
Class name, tag name was tag name. Yes, sir.
Tag name is also right. Okay. What are weights in Selenium?
There is a three types of weights in Selenium. That is implicit weight, explicit weight, and fluent weight.
But why do we use weights?
We are using weight for the sometimes element not fine for due to particular time periods that elements not visible in the web page. So that's why we should wait for the particular weight when the visible or not. So for that we use the apply the weights in Selenium.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is diamond ambiguity problem?
Diamond ambiguity problems means I give you a particular example. Like two parent class and one subclass. So that is there is method in Selenium, but not acceptable for the because subclass is confused get from the particular method with different parent class and
yeah,
diamond and
that's enough. So your subclass will get confused that from which parent class we need to access the methods, right? So that is not possible in Selenium also. So that is diamond ambiguity problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what are the different annotations present in TestNG?
Annotations, I think there is seven or eight types of annotations. Means before suits and before text and before class, before method, and text annotation, and after method, after class, and after suit. These many annotations also there.
Okay. And if I want to use parameterization, how can we do that using TestNG?
Parameters means, can you give me example for that?
Parameterization is like we are using data from some outside file, like we are getting data from Excel, we are getting data from text file. We are not hard coding data in the code. How can we do that?
So I can't understand. I can't remember, sir. Sorry.
Okay, so for that we use data providers. Data provider is the keyword which we have. Using that keyword we can do parameterization in TestNG.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Swapnil, that's all from my side. Do you have any questions?
Sir, no questions, sir.
No questions.
Okay.